that's a video. I probably, okay, if I get, let me read the comment here. Oh, I guess this is the article. This, all right, let's see. Let's see. Palace reaction to Camilla backlash. Okay, Meghan double standard. Comment. It is a scene that surely the Crown creator Peter Morgan must be salivating over to get the chance to recreate in all its agony for the small screen. A frumpy Willie wearing Camilla Parker bulls nipping into a supermarket at some stage in the 90s to do a quick shop only to be pelted with wolves. Okay. While I'm making an educational guess about her actual attire, the woman does love a gunboat. The story of Camilla and the bread barrage has long passed into royal love and offers a perfect, tragic glimpse about what being Prince Charles' mistress actually meant day to day for the mother of two back then. Because in the 90s, Britain, there was no more hated person than Camilla, who lived under siege with hordes of Fleet Street hacks perpetually surrounded her Wiltshire home while she tried to get on with the business of raising two children. She should have freaking focused on that. Focus on raising your freaking family. Being the publicly recognized mistress of the Prince of Wales would be scandalous enough. However, the fact that the prince had chosen a country-loving happy to mark out the horse's woman with a 70s shaggy hairdo as the woman he wanted, a woman who was the absolute apotheosis of his impassably glamorous and beautiful wife Diana, proved a truly mythic beauty and the beast quality. Oh shit. To the whole mess. Oh my god. Beauty and the Beast. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Mythic Beauty and the Beast quality to the whole mess. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Given all this, it is truly remarkable that Charles, aided by a hand-picked team of spin doctors, managed to turn around his bit on the side image so that by the early audience that they were living together, and that by 2005 he was able to root around the family diamond drawer, find a suitable massive sparkler, and pop the question to his love of 35 odd years. Jesus Christ. Since then, we all experience a certain collective amnesia about the origin of Charles' second marriage, impressed by Camilla's boat-like dependability, work ethic, and the time she chicly winked at the media after meeting Donald Trump. Wow. She has been an eternal good sport who has gone off on dozens of international tours despite suffering from a severe fear of flying, and who has thrown herself into charity work with gusto. Okay. Jesus Christ. Added to which there is something oddly touching about the couple's union. They seem to always look so damn cheerful in one another's presence, and one gets the sneaky suspicion that the septuagenarian duo are still very much at it. God damn. Beauty and the Beast. And then The Crown Season 4 was released earlier this month, and suddenly the world remember. The world remember all that murky history about Charles and Camilla relationship, all of that sneaky around Gloucestershire laneways for furtive assignation and bed hopping. Oh my god. There were between sympathetic upper crust mates, stately homes. Oh, and that time the world learned that Charles awfully wanted to become a tampon. Oh my god, become a tampon, hardly the dignified stuff of a king and the head of a church. I'm gonna show all my laugh. I don't care if some of you don't like it. Oh my channel is going down, so I better go down laughing. Oh my god. This is why my channel is not going. all of a sudden, the world awake from their amnesia. They remember the Beauty and the Beast kind of thing. Oh my God, let me continue. In the week since then, the couple has faced a wave of horrendous PR, which is far from a shock. And it will seem that the courtier of Buckingham Palace and Clarence House, okay, that was at CH, Clarence House. Okay, I said CH before, I didn't know. I forgot what it stands for. So it's Clarence House. The official residence of Camilla, okay, have been quietly beavering away on a counter strategy. Last weekend, the Daily Mail ran a story featuring an impressive gaggle of a politician, royal friend, and a Windsor biographer, and what seems very much like a coordinated fight back, cascading the TV series portrayal of the couple. Likewise, a number of veteran and respected royal writers who are by no means known Windsor sycophants have been lining up to tell the world just how beastly the show's portrayal of the Queen's son and currently daughter-in-law is. Sally Bedell Smith told the Daily Mail, beastly, oh my God. Okay, Sally Bedell Smith told the Daily Mail that the Crown's Peter Morgan was almost, quote, almost Trumpian with his alternative fact, end quote, and that, quote, there has been extreme and egregious misrepresentation. While the earlier seasons were period pieces, Series 4 is recent history, so it seems more cruel and its false depiction, end quote. Meanwhile, Penny Jr., okay, author of Charles, Villain or Victim, spoiler alert, Jr. argues very persuasively that everyone involved was a victim. That the representation of the central character in the Netflix hit have been widely distorted for a dramatic effect. End quote. However, here is where things get particularly sticky. The palace has proven they are perfectly adept at carefully collaborated PR maneuvers, all undertaken to protect the image of Camilla from swelling public dislike and online hate. So why, if they could do this for the Duchess of Cornwall, couldn't they muster the same zeal and organization during the brief royal tenure of Meghan, Duchess of Sussex? That's a good question. Okay? The former Suit star entry into the royal orbit was rocky from word go. Only days after her relationship with Prince Harry was made public in October 2016, the LA native faced a bombardment of tabloid antagonism and became the focus for a stream of racist online attacks. Telling it like it is. Harry responded by getting out his trusty pacer pencil and writing an extraordinary and stinging statement excoriating the media and addressing the abuse Meghan was facing. We all know what happened next, a sort of Cinderella story for the Instagram age. They jetted back and forth across the Atlantic for another year, to hell with the carbon footprint, enjoying transcontinental clandestine romance. In 2017, Meghan shot her pastel hue, kind of the derivative blog, The Tig, closed her personal Instagram, well, her own million followers. See, these are the followers. That's Meghan's army. Okay, more than 1 million. I wasn't following her then. Okay, this is what she brought with her. Okay, she brought her armies with her. Okay, let me get back to the thing. Close her personal Instagram, veil her 1 million followers, quit Suit, and move to London where the totally expected happened. Harry popped the question and Meghan began the transition to HRH-dom. And there, the fairy tale, well, truly stopped because Cinderella was never accused of enjoying an afternoon bite that supported terrorism. That's in parentheses, quote, is Meghan's favorite snack fueling drought and murder, question, scratched the Daily Mail. Close parenthesis. Terrorizing her staff by having the temerity to wake up early and send email at 5 a.m., trusting tradition by shutting her own car door and having the horrifying and impudence of flaunting the Queen's alleged style dictate and wearing dark nail polish. The horror. She put that in cap. Things took a turn for the particularly terrifying in February 2018 when Scotland Yard was called in after a letter addressed to the couple arrived at St. James Palace containing a suspicious white powder, with the police treating the incident as a, quote, racist hate crime, end quote, still despite displaying the work ethic that will nearly put the industrious and defatigable Princess Anne to shame, ensuring herself into 2 royal tours while pregnant. Meghan still found herself on the receiving end of an endless wave of criticism. As the months wore on, so did the media breakbacks, though many were self-inflicted, with the duo proving to be spectacularly adept to creating PR controversies of their own accord. For example, Meghan's decision to jet off to New York for a celebrity-stuffed baby shower. Peace and Macron Tower, anyone? Okay. There was their choice to ditch the 20-room Kensington Palace apartment that had been made available for them, with the previous tenant, the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, having moved out after 50 years living there, deciding instead they want to enjoy a pastoral idyll in Windsor. Only thing, opting to set up home at Frogmore Cottage meant that the sovereign grant had to stump up more than $4 million to renovate up the building, setting off a media war. To be fair though, Frogmore will at some stage have required doing up, and if the Sussexes had not chosen to move in. It's pretty much is saying this place needs renovation no matter what, so they will still need to renovate it. Okay, back to the article. But wait, next came the Sussexes' newfound penchant for private jet travel despite Harry eco-warrior stance and the time Meghan went to Wimbledon and sat in a sea of curious empty seat head of scratchers, giving other members of the royal family regularly attend the tennis tournament and sit among the crowd. Okay, Meghan was slammed when image of her emerged at Wimbledon 2019, surrounded by empty seat picture. Okay, no matter who was to blame for which particular publicity catastrophe, surely it would have been in the best interest of the palace machine to try to step in and attempt set forth of calculate fight back. While they did push back against a number of erroneous stories, such as a report that Meghan had pressured Harry to not take part in a pheasant shoot, that she and Kate were locked in a feud, and one magazine claimed that they planned to raise their then unborn child, quote, with a fluid approach to gender. Okay, there was never any evidence pointing to some royal master plan to try to protect Meghan from the bombardment of carping and criticism she constantly faced. When exactly was the overreaching strategy? Where was the bigger picture planned to shield the palace's most dazzling new recruit and a generation from the opprobrium being flung her way? Fighting Freedom, the much hyped biography about the Sussexes, in which now form part of the Mail on Sunday defense strategy against Meghan's privacy lawsuit against them, close parenthesis, revealed that Harry felt, quote, unprotected, end quote, by his family. And Freedom author Omid Scobie and Caroline Durant write, quote, no one could deny the fact that the couple were emotionally exhausted, whether they had brought it on themselves or were victim of merciless machine. They felt under pressure, a source said. They felt that they were alone, end quote. Ultimately, for this and many, many other reasons, Harry and Meghan ultimately decided they wanted out, managing allegedly blindside the Queen and Charles in January this year when they told the world they were quitting as full-time working members of the royal family via Instagram. Where else? This article contains features which are only available in the web version. Okay, I don't want to go there. Oh shit, that thing. Okay, so I'm almost done. While it is very tempting to try and portion blame for who is responsible for the House of Windsor managing to lose its two biggest stars in a hell of horrendous publicity, the reality is far more complex than nuanced. What isn't, and is in fact seemingly quite straightforward, is that more, so much more, could have been done to help Meghan as she faced an unthinkable onslaught of daily denunciation and what amounts to systematic wave of hate. The reaction by the palace to the Crown's latest season and its brutal portrayal of both Charles and Camilla is proof that the firm press flax and spin doctor can stage a coordinated campaign PR countermeasures. And thus we are left with very thorny question indeed. Why could the palace circle the press wagon so efficiently for one duchess and not the other? Obviously, race, okay? It is horribly fitting that this week, after Meghan published a personal essay in the New York Times revealing she had suffered from a miscarriage earlier this year, that the palace and Clarence House have both remained tight-lipped, refusing to publicly comment or to offer any sort of public sympathy for the couple. As the hubbub over the release season 4 of hit show stars The Clinton Down, there must be some comfort for the so-called men in gray, as Diana dubbed the shadowy pinstripe legion who run the palace, who have until 2022 to prepare the next onslaught. Okay, and if they need any help crafting some sort of Duke of Wellington worthy defense strategy, unfortunately, the one woman who would have been perfectly placed to help them has long since left the palace. Wow. What about, who's there right now, who's always trying to make a new comeback? Wow. Danielle Essler is a royal expert and writer with more than 15 years experience working with a number of Australian leading media titles. Wow, that was something. I didn't expect this. Okay, that's the fact. Let's see, I have 2 notifications here. Okay. Alright, so, okay, that's him again. Okay. I could have one. Okay, I did that already. So this is him who did that. I could have one without the other. I painted Joe Biden because he saw that. Okay, I did that already. Alright, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Well, this is gonna be in a separate video by itself with the phone call that Kamala Harris had called him, and when he did this one. I didn't go into the comment. As you can see, 1.5 thousand comments. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.